I'm here with world and Olympic 400-meter champion Stephen Gardiner, fresh off a 31.99 easy 300-meter run. How are you feeling after that run?
I feel pretty good, just thankful to be here and back injury free and just happy to open up my season outdoor today, and I'm pretty happy with the run, after all the recovery and training I've been going through. So 31.9 is a good day to be back, to start the season off.
And to speak about injuries, unfortunately at last year's World Championship, you pulled up, you've dealt with injuries over the year. How do you deal with that mentally? Because physically you're going to come back, but mentally how do you deal with that? And what type of advice would you have to other athletes who are going through injuries too?
Yes, for me, after my semifinal, me getting hurt during the semifinal around the home stretch, it was tough for me. I cried about it, but the next day I just shook it off, and what happened. I couldn't change it. I didn't question God about why me. I just accepted, and I just put it behind me and move past it.
Definitely. So athletes, if you're dealing with injuries right now, you're talking to somebody who's a world and Olympic champion, and somebody who's a favorite to go get his second Olympic gold this year. And he's saying, just shrug it off, focus on recovery, and then get back out there. So talking about that now for the rest of the year, what are some of your plans?
My plans is definitely to stay healthy, do a few races, and run a good season's best, and I want to peak right in time for the Olympic Games. My main goal is to stay healthy, I can run,
Yeah.
and that's just it, staying healthy and just get into the Olympic Games and to the final.
What are you doing different now compared to previous years to stay healthy?
Yeah, every year we get older, I remember when I was 17 in the sport, when I first turned professional at 17, and now I'm a 29, so it's been quite a while. So for me,
Up there.
I just take it day by day, and every season I set out new goals for myself. I want to work on some things that I wasn't good at last year, and just keep it moving, and every day is a day to grow, and every season it's new goals and new opportunities for me.
That's great. And you've been a great representative of Bahamas over the years, but now I'm seeing some new sprinters come up. You've seen Terrence Jones, who's one of the best sprinters. There's Wanya McCoy, who's coming up. You guys might be able to put together a great 4x1 or 4x4.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about that?
Yeah, I'm happy for them, they're young guys, and I remember one time it was just myself, now it's more people coming up in the sport, and I'm just happy for them, and they can pick up where the other guys left off, and along with myself, and we can get a relay team together for Paris, and did what we did in London in 2012. That would be amazing for those young guys and myself, and I think it's going to be their first Olympic Games.
Yep.
It'll be a great start for them to bring home a gold medal in the Olympics.
Yeah, and still on the topic of Bahamas, you guys have a great sprint history. So much great people have come through. You're definitely up there, the top person in Adirang for sure. A lot of people don't know. Me and Steve used to be training partner at one point, so I can see I saw the talent firsthand, and trust me, he's good. Who are some other Bahamian athletes over the time history that you've looked up to?
Yeah, I looked up to everybody from the Golden Knights in the 4x4.
Yep.
And also in the U.S., I remember growing up in, even till today, Jeremy Warner, he was the GOAT of all time. Jeremy Warner, I remember in high school, and when the Diamond League used to come on, every other week he would run a 43, like nothing, he would just run a 43 for fun,
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to compete against him before his retirement, and I told him that, hey, you're my all-time favorite, and I always admire his running style, And I think that's kind of my running style. It looks so easy, but yet it's so hard. But you don't show it. You just go there and you just run. And when you passed out, then you passed out.
Nice. And as you mentioned earlier, you went pro at 17 years old. Nowadays, that seems like a common thing now with NIL being introduced. How do you feel about the NIL and the new money that's being fluctuated in the NCAA now?
Yeah, it's amazing. The money is there, and I know a lot of former athletes wish that they could have done it at their times. But for me, it's kind of the same, but like I said, straight out of high school, I went pro straight out of high school, so it's kind of tough for me. But as I got older, I matured physically and mentally, then the sport was okay, I told myself I can do this now.
How do you feel about some of the new people? Because obviously you were out last year.
Yeah.
You see Antonio Watson went ahead and won the World Championship. How do you feel about some of the new competition in the 400 meters?
Yeah, every year someone new. We all expect that, It's not going to be the same person for 10 years,
Yeah.
Every year, like I said, it's a new opportunity for either yourself or for someone else, So you just have to stay on your game and, do what you have to do to be better and to prevent injuries so you can show up when it's time to show up.
Over the weekend, 16-year-old Quincy Wilson ran 45.76. Have you got a chance to see that?
See it, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
But, kids are getting better, Back when everybody thought 45 was was the thing. Now it's like 43 is the thing. You know, so every year we expect people to run faster and faster. Like it's like our normal now.
Yeah, shout out to Quincy Wilson. You're doing great. I mean, you're gonna be up there. Hopefully, you might be competing against Stevie Gardiner this summer. So good luck for the rest of your season, Stevie. Looking forward to see you again. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.